Going there, fellas. Here we go. Something I haven't had for a long time. Used to buy the old Grolsch swing tops years ago. Premium lager since 1615. Yeah, those swing top bottles were good. They were handy if you needed some. Let's just save them up and give them to mates who were brewing beer and stuff. But I used a few for chili sauce. I thought they were great for chili sauce. A few other things. There you go. The old Grolsch. Looking forward to this. Cheers, everyone. It's got that old Grolsch flavour. Lovely. To me, I think Heineken's one of the top beers in the world. Top international sellers. It probably sells in more countries and probably more than most other beers. But I always thought Grolsch was better than Heine's. I like Heineken's. But this has got more flavour, more bang. It's got a bit of colour, nice head, creamy. Nice true lager with a bit of flavour. You gotta love it. And this one's made in the Netherlands, which you gotta love that as well, not a bullshit one. This tastes like they used to. Oh, this is great. 5%. The only problem with it, it's too small. 330. That's a bugger. Remember the swing tops were, I think they were half litres. Oh, rippers. Alright, that's the old Grolsch. Drank quite a few in Amsterdam. Had a few with my mate a few times. Good old Yope. We'd go out and see bands and stuff, and sometimes it was better just buying a stubby in some of those nightclubs. Yeah. Anyway, we'd buy Grolsch's, probably some of the local beer as well. Sometimes I wouldn't have Grolsch. It was weird. Certain pubs would have Heineken, other ones would have Grolsch, some would have Brandts, you know, and all different breweries had sort of sway over the bar. So if you like that beer, you'd go to that bar. Some would have many different beers, some wouldn't. I'm talking mid-80s, so 85, 86. I used southern Netherlands as a base to travel Europe for 7 months. I bought a car there, so I had a Dutch number plate, so that looked sus going everywhere. We pulled into, crossing the border into Switzerland, and they pulled us over. And we got out of the car, they made us pull over and get out and have a chat. And had to show our passports. And then they said, "You guys are Australians." And I go, "Jump in the car, see you later." You know, they didn't want to search us. They didn't search us. It was weird. It sort of worked the opposite. You know, you think you have a Dutch car, you get searched everywhere, and they just waved me through. "Thanks for coming." It was a classic old, I think it was a 77 Citroen 2.4 litre manual. But it was an ex-mayor's car, so it had a nice paint job. It had leather, had all the luxury, sunroof, great stereo. I think we upped the speakers. We put big Philips speakers in the doors. Jeez, it sounded good. It was a great car for driving around Europe. It was so comfortable. You didn't feel bumps. Had that special suspension. And you could drop the car really low or go really high if you had to get over a rocky track or something. Yeah, it was bloody ahead of its time. CX it is, CX, but they say CX in Holland. Yeah, it was weird. Alright, well there's the Grolsch, it's gone. Only way to drink beer. When it gets down in the glass, you got to woof it down before it gets warm. That was beautiful and cold. You probably noticed the bottle when I opened it, it was still looking real cold. Alright, I'll leave you with that one, guys. The old Grolsch. They're lovely.